Midnight Missile. First ride on the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 1100SX SE. Kawasaki didn't rewrite the rulebook with the 2025 Ninja 1100SX and its premium SE variant. They didn't have to. What they've done instead is refine an already well-loved platform with precision upgrades that may not dazzle on paper but shine bright on the road. The result? A smarter, smoother, more versatile sport tourer that's equally at home chasing apexes as it is eating up highway miles. At first, the updates seem modest. A small bump in displacement, slightly less peak horsepower, and a few key component swaps. But from the moment you swing a leg over the new Ninja 1100, it's clear Kawasaki wasn't playing with numbers. They were engineering a better experience. When the mountains called, and fire answered Kawasaki's original plan, was a press ride through the serpentine mountain roads outside Pasadena, California. The kind of terrain that would show off the 1100SX SE's balance of poise and punch. Unfortunately, the route was cut short, literally, by the Eaton and Palisades wildfires. Not exactly ideal riding conditions. Still, it was a fitting metaphor. This bike was made to handle the heat. So when we finally got our chance to test the Ninja 1100SX SE ourselves, we brought big expectations. And the bike delivered. A stealthy sport tourer with luggage to match our SE test unit came equipped with Kawasaki's optional 28-liter hard bags. Nicely integrated, color-matched, and sturdy enough to pack for a weekend getaway. Each side fits a full-face helmet, with room left over for gloves, chargers, and whatever gear you stash on the road. They're not cheap at $820.95, but they don't disrupt the lines of the bike or its balance. You'll forget they're there until you need them. Plenty of other genuine Kawasaki accessories are available for those looking to tweak the bike to suit their riding style, whether it's sportier or more touring-focused. Under the hood, more. Torque, smarter power. Displacement increases from 1043cc to 1099cc, courtesy of a 3mm longer stroke. But it's the accompanying tweaks that really make the difference. New cam profiles with lower valve lift, redesigned intake ports to boost air, velocity, and a heavier flywheel that smooths out low-speed delivery. What does that all mean? Peak horsepower drops from 140 to 134, now arriving at a more accessible 9,000 RPM. But torque, up slightly to 83.2 lb-ft, hits earlier at 7,600 RPM, making the mid-range far more usable. It's the kind of change you'll feel when overtaking cars, merging onto highways, or climbing out of corners. The taller 5th and 6th gears help the bike cruise more efficiently, while the heavier flywheel enhances tractability. Translation: better road manners, more control, and a less frantic ride, unless you want it to be. SE upgrades, where premium pays off. The SE isn't just a name, it's a package. The big standout is the Öhlins S46 rear shock, which brings a remote preload adjuster that makes switching from solo to 2-up riding a breeze. The front fork, shared with the base model, is a fully adjustable 41mm Showa unit that complements the rear nicely for confident handling. Brakes get the premium treatment too. The SE features dual 300mm front rotors clamped by Brembo M4.32 radial mount. Calipers, all connected via steel-braided lines, and a radial master cylinder. Feel and feedback are superb, even when braking hard. Bridgestone Battle Axe. Hypersport S23 tires complete the performance picture, delivering sure-footed grip in a wide range of conditions. Heated grips come standard on the SE and work surprisingly well, even when riding in the low 40s. Whether you're in summer gloves or winter mitts, your hands stay toasty. Another small detail that goes a long way. Tech features. Smart without. Overload Kawasaki keeps things simple and intuitive. A 4.3-inch TFT display gives you access to all the critical info: ride modes, trip meters, engine temp, range to empty, and even a maintenance reminder. It's clear, colorful, and easy to navigate even while riding. New for 2025 is a larger 260mm rear brake rotor, up from 250mm, a USB-C port mounted on the left handlebar for phones or GPS, and the latest version of Radiology, Kawasaki's voice-activated smartphone interface. It's subtle but effective, especially for riders who want to stay connected without being distracted. In the saddle, ergonomics that work at 5'10", with a 32-inch inseam, I found the Ninja 1100SX SE's seat just about perfect. Wide and padded enough for long rides, with a comfortable reach to the ground. The bars are set for upright comfort, but don't sacrifice control, striking a nice middle ground between relaxed tourer and aggressive sport bike. Vibration is minimal below 6,000 RPM, thanks to a secondary balancer and heavier bar end weights. There's a faint buzz above that range, but it's far from annoying. In fact, it's a helpful nudge that you're pushing into more spirited territory. The windscreen, manually adjustable through 4 positions, blocks chest-level airflow effectively. While your helmet may still sit in clean air, there's no annoying buffeting, just smooth sailing. Performance personality, calm commuter or corner king. The Ninja 1100SX SE plays both sides of the coin effortlessly. Around town or on long highway, stretches, it's tame and easygoing. Power delivery is smooth, and the new quickshifter now functions down to 1500 RPM, down from the previous 2500, making stop-and-go traffic much more tolerable. But flip it into rider mode. Full power, dial. Back the traction control, and the bike transforms. With the heavier flywheel and improved mid-range, you can dig into the throttle early and feel the torque pull you out of corners. Front wheel lift. Oh yes, it'll do that. In the first 4 gears if provoked. The traction control is there too. Keep things in check if you want it, but it can be dialed back or turned off entirely if you prefer to ride unfiltered. The beauty here is in the bike's adaptability. It's not a one-trick pony. It's a Swiss Army knife on 2 wheels. Fuel economy and range. Built for the long haul over 200 miles of varied riding, the Ninja returned a respectable 37N LMOPG with a thump. Its 5-gallon fuel tank. That means you're looking at roughly 180 miles per tank. Plenty for most day trips or weekend getaways without frequent fuel stops. Final verdict, a quietly brilliant evolution. The 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 1100SX SE isn't a dramatic revolution. It doesn't need to be. Instead, it refines an already exceptional package with subtle improvements that make a real impact on the ride. More torque where it counts. Better gearing. A more comfortable and capable suspension. And enough modern tech to keep you connected, but not overwhelmed. For riders who want one machine to do it all, commute, tour, carve canyons, the 1100SX SE stands tall. It's fast, refined, comfortable, and surprisingly fierce when you ask it to be. Kawasaki didn't mess with the good thing. They made it even better.